Today, let's take a look at my 2003 Mitsubishi Eclipse RS. Show you a few of the features in the interior as well as the exterior, and go over some of the performance data. So let's go ahead and go inside. This car is a silver color. It does not have keyless entry. It's the old-fashioned key system. It has blue and black cloth interior. This is a 5-speed manual transmission. $91,438 miles. Very nice. This is not a leather wrapped steering wheel, it's just bare plastic. Like I said, 5-speed manual transmission. It is quite clunky. Plastic handbrake. Over here you have your radio controls, power, volume, scan, repeat, seek, FM, AM, CD, tune. If you press this, you have your different audio settings. So you have bass, treble, fade, balance, and your time. Over here you have storage space. In the GS you have an infinity sound system which covers this entire area, but since this is a basic model, this just has this basic radio. Over here you have your climate control settings, fan speed, climate settings, temperature settings, rear defrost, circulation, different zones. Over here you have your glove box, which is quite messy. This right here it's padded, it's soft, but it's covered in this vinyl material. It's not leather, even though it looks like leather. Over here you have your airbag cover. This little display has your radio information, your time information. All this upper portion of the dashboard is all hard plastic, as you can see. As you can see right here, I have a hole in the dashboard as well as a crack right here. I've seen worse ones. This one is actually pretty good. Over here you have hard plastic as well, but it's very sure-footed. Over here you have your different gauges, the gas information, speedometer. Over here you have your temperature. Over here you have your light settings, turn signals, wiper controls. Okay, so now let's go ahead and check the door panels. So most of the door panel is covered in vinyl. This over here feels pretty nice, especially like you expect Mitsubishi to feel pretty cheap, but the door panels feel pretty nice. This over here is slightly padded, just slightly. This is plastic, and as you can see, this have the paint that's come off, but it's not too bad. The armrest is slightly padded too, in vinyl. You have your door handle. It's very sure-footed. Doesn't jiggle like the newer Toyotas, where this just feels like it's gonna come off. This is actually pretty well made. You have your power door locks, window lock, power windows, the driver one does go down automatic. So pretty much in the door panels, the only plastic areas are from here to down here to up here. So all of the rest is covered in vinyl. This here, it does have a slight sharp edge, but it's not too bad at all. The door pocket doesn't have a cup holder, as you can see. It's rather small. So let's go ahead and check out the exterior. Let's roll down the window, turn on the lights and the hazards. This car is equipped with aftermarket HID headlights. As you can see. I'm sorry for my ghetto license plate. It's really hard to find a license plate holder that just works nice with the bumper. I've seen people put it on the side, but I just don't like that, so I just went the getaway. These are 17-inch alloy wheels. I believe these are from the 99 Eclipse. These actually, I think, are not from this generation Eclipse. They're painted black. Front brakes are disc brakes. As you can see, they're also slotted. You have black painted mirrors. You have these accents here, giving it a kind of like a sense of speed, I guess. Over here you have your gas door. You have the same wheels in the back, but this model of the Eclipse, like the RS, the base one, does have rear drum brakes instead of disc. I believe these are aftermarket taillights. I don't think they're the original ones, but they don't look too bad. This car has also been equipped with an aftermarket MagnaFlow performance exhaust. As you can see, it's a full system. It goes all the way down to the exhaust manifold. I had to buy a new antenna because the old one it got lost somehow. As you can see, this car has been well taken care of. Usually you see these cars being risers, like you always see them like all I don't know, like rised out. But this one is actually pretty, I mean, you have the exhaust and the tail lights, but it looks decent. It doesn't look bad. So now let's go ahead and check the engine. And this is Mitsubishi's 2.4 liter inline 4-cylinder, 16 valve, produces 158 pound-feet of torque at 4,400 RPM and 147 horsepower at 5,500 RPM. It runs on regular unleaded gas and gets an EPA estimated mileage per gallon city of 19 and 28 highway. And now let's go ahead and see how it sounds. Very nice. And now let's take a look at the rest of the car. Let's check out the back seat. You're definitely not gonna be fitting too much people here unless you got like really short friends. I mean, I'm saying like 5'5", that should fit someone comfortably. Someone 5'10" or above is gonna be really uncomfortable in there. I've been there. I'm like 6'1", 6. I can make it, but it's just like for only short trips. But for a long trip, definitely not. So if you have little kids or little friends, then yeah, go ahead. But if not, then this is just mainly a 2-seater. Check out the trunk. You can also open it from inside. I have quite a little bit of mess here, but as you can see, this is pretty spacious. Given that it's a hatchback, it has a lot of practicality. The back seat also falls down. It doesn't fall down 60-40, but it falls down pretty much flat with this little bump here. So you have a lot of space. You have a lot of space, definitely. Compared to like say a Mustang, where you only have like this much space. I mean, I like Mustangs better, but practicality wise, this is pretty good. The passenger seat slides forward to allow easy entry for the passengers. As I said, the back seat is pretty tight. As you can see, I'm 6 feet, and my knees are touching the back of the seat. Headroom is pretty tight too. My head touches the ceiling. Materials for the door and the passenger side are pretty much the same. I failed to mention these are, as you can see, pillarless windows. The sun visors in this car are very nice. They're thick and very soft. The materials feel actually very nice. Mm, it has two mirrors in both sides, but there's no vanity light. But that's because this is the base model. This is the RS. In the GS and the GTS, you do get a light, but you have this light over here, so you don't really need it too much. The headliner is also very nice. It's very plush, but this is very nice. I mean, it's very soft. You have your dual lighting fixtures, your mirror. Fit and finish in this car is also pretty nice. Over here, you have no gaps between the headliner and this plastic cover. Everything is nice and tight. Same goes for the passenger side as well as the back. Like I said, even though the dashboard is made of plastic, everything feels nice and solid. Also, the doors sound very solid when you close them. So overall, it's pretty nice quality. So thank you for watching this in-depth tour of this 2003 Mitsubishi Eclipse.